Hey guys, Steve Good here with the Scroll Saw Workshop. This is just a very quick tutorial on how to add your graduate's name to the 2019 graduate tassel display that I just posted on the blog. So this is Inkscape. You can find it at www.inkscape.org. Download and install that on your PC or your Mac, and this is a free program. Very well supported, lots of tutorials out there, so this is a great program for you to make edits to the patterns you see me post on my blog. Okay, now like I've said before, I make sure when I save my patterns as PDFs that the actual pattern pages inside the PDF remain vectors. And all that means is you'll be able to import those pages into Inkscape and make edits to them. So once you get the Inkscape program open, go to File, Import, navigate to the directory where you installed the 2019 graduation pattern, and open it. When you open it, this PDF import settings dialog will open, and it will open to the title page right here. We don't want this page, we only want the page we want to edit. So over here in your page selector, you can scroll to the page that we need to edit. And in this case, it happens to be page 4. Once you get this screen displayed, hit OK. That will bring that page into Inkscape. You can move it up into the page. And this square right here is the equivalent to the piece of paper you're going to print it out on. Okay? If you zoom in by using your mouse wheel or the different ways you can zoom, and I'm not going to get into that kind of detail, you can get a better look at it here. Right now, this page of this pattern is what we call grouped. In other words, these text right here and this little dot are grouped in, and it's all one thing. So we need to ungroup it. So with it selected, and it's selected by having this dashed line around it, go up to Object, Ungroup. And now you can click on these pieces of text and just delete them to get them out of the way, because we don't need them for this particular edit. Now, I intentionally left this area down here free so you could add the graduate's name to it down here to customize this pattern. To do that, we need to get the text. Now, I'm going to, in the blog post for this pattern, I'm going to give you a download link to download the font I used. But basically, you can use any stencil font you like. And a stencil font just means that the letters, like saying, for instance here, this 0 in 2019, you can see it has this bridge that gives us 2 halves, so that way we can cut this out on the scroll saw. We're going to go over here to this little A, click on it. That will open up our font selector up here at the top. And in this case, the name of the font that we're going to use is called Scroll Stencil. Let's see if we can get to it here. Let me scroll down. I've got so many fonts installed, it'll take me a second to find it. Once we find the font name Scroll Stencil 2, click on it. This little box right here will set the size of the font, and let's just start out with, say, like a 48. That'll be big enough for us to see it. Click onto the screen so we get our text cursor right here, and type in the name of the graduate. In this case, I'll use my daughter, Kelly. Now, in her particular name, there are no letters that are like an O that we would need to add to. But let's say we chose a different name. If we used Carol, you can see here that the O has a little bridge, so we can cut it out. Same thing with the A. So let's just go ahead and use that name since it shows up better. We can then take, and with our mouse and with the little arrow here selected as our tool, we can grab that, click and hold, and bring it down here where we need it to be. Then we can use the arrows all around the pattern here to actually change the size of that name to put it where we, get it the size we want. Once you get it the correct size, put it, let me get rid of this one over here, put it approximately where you want it, centered in the plaque. Then with, again, the arrow key selected, we're going to click on the name. I'm going to hold down the shift key, click on the plaque, and that will select both pieces. Then we can go up to path, difference, And what the path difference is going to do is it's going to remove the letters in the name Carol from the background of the plaque. Just like that. Now we can print this page out and print our customized tassel hanging plaque. Okay, hope that wasn't too long and too boring for those of you who aren't interested, but if you are and would like to customize this pattern, that's how you do it.